Hello, Big Brother fans. Did we not say that the foursome was gonna cause issues? And seriously, if it didn't cause issues, what would last tonight's show have been about? Nothing, right? Okay, so let's start on some of the things that I jotted notes on about. Amanda became a little bit more real with the sharing of her father's suicide, and how much would it suck to get a cell phone, message saying, how you never answer your phone. I guess I'll go kill myself, and then, find out he's dead. That must really suck, So it like humanized her. I was not a fan of the Amanda, and I probably still will not be, but for like just a teeny bit, my heart went out to her. Okay, let's see. And so I wrote this before the very end, but the spilling of the beans was a huge mistake. Absolute huge mistake. It was way too early in the game for them to let that information out. In fact, I mean, it shouldn't have been let out at all, but the timing it's all Jen centric, it's just like, yeah, we gotta get it out before, she spills the bean, because she didn't want someone else spilling her problems. You know what I'm saying? It's like, the best thing would have been for her never to have said a thing, neither her or Ryan, to share that they were in a pair together. But even though they did, they should have waited, to let it get out, because the further you get into the game, the more you get involved with other players, and you get tighter, and you make those bonds. And right now, it's too early. They don't give a crap. I mean, at this early in the game, they're just getting rid of people that they know that they can get rid of. And can you believe that Sheila and what's his face, Adam, have skated by another week, 2 weeks in a row? They're really very lucky. I mean, did you see her twisting herself into that? I mean, she was talking to Parker. Parker couldn't give a crap. Didn't want to hear it, really. He wasn't talking. He wasn't even looking at her. He wasn't replying at all. And then she gets called out on it, on the two guys on the hammock. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. The two guys that made the pact with their girls, that they're going to be the final four. When they called her out on that, boy, she just started spinning it. And then she just got into this whirling dervish of, what the hell? The girl's got psych issues. I mean, seriously. He didn't say a word to her. He was nowhere near her. I mean, of course, his big mouth was going off in the background, which I'm sure, helped to, kind of irritate her and nudge her on or whatever. But that was like, it was watching a person that needed to be put into 4-point restraints. Seriously. The swearing on the Bible, I mean, it was really just out there. Seriously, swearing on a Bible? Who does that kind of stuff? And then the lesbo twist. Laugh out loud. Seriously. They say that it's going to be the thing that's going to win them the game. It's going to come back and bite them in the ass. It's going to bite them in the ass. And, they'll have no one but themselves to blame. So, good for you, Sheila, and whatever your name is, Ryan's partner. I don't even know her name. And the only reason that she's super bitter is because I think she just really seriously had a thing for Ryan. And, now that she's being denied it, I think that's the only reason she's bitter. Why else would she have to be bitter? I mean, all she would have to just tell Ryan is, you know what? You guys are a couple in real life, but screw you, we're in this game together. We're going to play this to win, and if your girlfriend leaves, she leaves, Look at how cold-blooded Jen is. She's like, we're both up. Oh, well, Ryan's going home, not me. That's just the fact of the game. I mean, they knew that coming in, and they should have, hopefully, have spoken about that before they came in. But anyway, now is the time that if you don't want any spoilers for you to leave, because Matt and Natalie won the POV, and they did not exercise the right to use it. So It means that those up on the block are still up on the block, and if I play it right, I think Ryan and his girl, whatever her name is, Amanda? I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. She's on my nerves. I think I think they're leaving because, and only because, the guys really like Parker. You know, I think they could totally do without Janet and her self-centeredness. But I think they really, really like Parker. And it doesn't seem like anybody has really gotten on with Ryan or his girl. So I think it's them going bye-bye on, what is it? When is it that they leave? Wednesday, right? Wednesday. Yep, because Tuesday they'll show us the Power of Veto game. So anyway, until then, this is me, a total absolute mess on a Sunday evening. Good night, Big Brother fans.